Look at this face. You probably know them as Wiener dogs, sausage dogs, or Doxies. And you probably think their biggest daily struggle is jumping onto the couch. But what if I told you these comical little noodles were actually genetically engineered, fearless assassins bred to fight beasts twice their size in pitch-black tunnels? Today, we're digging into 10 bizarre facts about Dachshunds you never knew. From their ridiculous stubbornness to their hidden superpowers. Make sure you stick around for fact number 8 because it perfectly explains why your Doxie completely ignores you when you call their name. Let's dive in. Fact number 1, let's talk about that name. In German, Dachs means badger and Hund means dog. Yes, you heard that right. This tiny loaf-shaped creature was bred specifically to hunt badgers, one of the most aggressive, ill-tempered animals in the forest. Imagine sending a loaf of bread to fight a wolverine. That's essentially what the Germans did, and somehow the bread won. Fact number 2, they are built like a tactical missile. Every weird thing about their body has a combat purpose. Those comically short legs, they keep them low to the ground to track scents and easily slide into tight underground burrows. That incredibly deep barrel-like chest? It's not just for looking buff. It houses massively oversized lungs, giving them the stamina to breathe down in those dark, oxygen-deprived tunnels while fighting for their lives. They are literally bioengineered tunnel warriors. Which brings us to fact number 3. Those giant floppy ears aren't just there to melt your heart, though they absolutely do. When a dachshund is digging fiercely into a dirt tunnel, those big ear flaps act like natural shields. They fold down to protect the ear canal, preventing dirt, rocks, and debris from getting inside. So next time you see those ears flopping in the wind, remember, those are tactical debris shields deployed for combat. Moving on to fact number 4. Dachshunds suffer from a severe, incurable case of big dog syndrome. Remember, they were bred to fight badgers to the death, so nobody ever told them they only weigh 15 pounds. A dachshund will look a 100-pound mastiff dead in the eye and say, "I can take you." They are fiercely protective, incredibly brave, and sometimes hilariously oblivious to their own size. Fact number 5, and every Doxie owner will feel this in their soul, the legendary selective hearing. You call their name and they just stare at a wall. Why? Because deep underground in a dark tunnel, they couldn't wait for their human's commands. They had to make split-second, independent decisions to survive. So when they ignore you at the dog park, they aren't being stubborn just to annoy you. Their DNA is telling them, "I am an independent hunter, and you are not the boss of me." And fact number 6 explains why your bed is never yours alone. Dachshunds are notorious burrowers. They will relentlessly dig through your pillows, clean laundry, and heavy winter blankets to create the ultimate dark, warm cave. This urge to burrow is deeply hardwired into their brains from their days of tunneling through the earth. So, pro tip, before you sit down on that lumpy pile of laundry on your couch, always check for a sleeping Wiener dog first. Fact number 7, most people think a dachshund is just a dachshund. But no, these little drama noodles actually come in multiple sizes and coat types. You've got the sleek, classic, smooth-coated dachshund, the glamorous long-haired one that looks like it belongs in a shampoo commercial, and the wire-haired version that always looks like a retired professor with trust issues. So technically, the dachshund universe is way more diverse than people expect. Now here's fact number 8, and it explains a lot. Dachshunds can be incredibly vocal, especially when they hear certain high-pitched or unusual sounds. Sirens, alarms, doorbells, suspicious footsteps from 3 blocks away. Everything is apparently their business. Part of that comes from their history as alert, determined hunting dogs. Their brain hears a strange sound and immediately goes, "This could be a situation. I should absolutely overreact right now." And fact number 9 proves dachshunds didn't just win hearts, they conquered pop culture. Their unforgettable shape made them instantly recognizable, which is probably why they became one of the most iconic dog breeds in media, merch, and internet humor. A dachshund doesn't even have to do much to be funny. It just has to stand there with that long body, tiny legs and deeply judgmental expression. And somehow, it's already the main character. But before you rush out to get one of these long-bodied comedians, we have to talk about fact number 10, their Achilles heel. Because of that uniquely long spine we talked about earlier, up to 25% of dachshunds are prone to IVDD, Intervertebral Disc Disease. In plain English, their backs are incredibly fragile. To a dachshund, jumping off a normal couch or a bed is like you jumping off a one-story building. If you're going to be a Doxie parent, dog ramps are non-negotiable. Train them early to use ramps instead of stairs. Always support their back and rear end when you pick them up. And most importantly, keep them at a healthy weight. A chubby wiener dog might look cute on Instagram, but extra belly fat acts like an anchor, putting devastating pressure on that long bridge of a back. Loving a dachshund means adapting your lifestyle just a little bit to protect them. They will gladly give you 100% of their brave, stubborn, and loyal hearts. So it's our job to protect their backs. So the next time you see a dachshund waddling down the street, don't just see a comical, lobe-shaped wiener dog. Respect the fearless badger-hunting warrior inside. They might have tiny legs and a stubborn streak a mile wide, but they truly pack the soul of a giant dog in a very small, very long package. Now, I want to hear from you. If you're lucky enough to be owned by a dachshund, what is the absolute most stubborn or hilarious thing your Doxie has ever done? Drop their name and your story in the comments below. I read every single one. If you learned something new today and smiled at least once, please hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the weird and wonderful world of dogs. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I'll see you in the next one.